All right, we are in the model unit at Quail Cove. As you can see, this is a fully renovated model unit with decor, with furniture. We did a full reno, which means as opposed to a partial or a light, we did a faux granite countertop. This is a little bit of a more gray collar market where we can't, put everything in that's super primo like stone countertops, but we went as close to that as possible. So we put in the vinyl plank flooring, stainless steel appliances. We put in backsplash on one wall as opposed to two walls. It looks really, really good, and it gives a little bit of pop and makes the unit feel a lot more modern and nice. We didn't do full kitchen cabinets, but we did do the doors. So as you can see here, to save a little bit of money and value engineer, we painted the cabinets. So you sand them, you paint them, you change out the doors. So we got brand new doors, and we'd use a nice modern hardware. And of course, Nest thermostats. Everybody loves to use their Nest. It's eco-friendly. If you're leaving the office at 5 p.m., you go on your smartphone, turn on your AC, you get home, you've got a cooled apartment. Or vice versa, in the winter, you're gonna want it warm. As you can see, we also have washer dryers inside the units. We try to do this as often as possible. People love it. If I were a renter, I know this is something I would absolutely have to have. In this day and age, with so many apartment owners putting in washer dryers into apartments and it being so much more prevalent, again, if I were a renter, I probably wouldn't even look at a unit if it didn't have a washer dryer. So we try to do it as often as we can. Moving on here to the bathroom. Going back to value engineering, this tub surround here is not brand new. What we do is we refinish it. It could be very, very expensive to put them in brand new. So we're probably saving $1,000 plus per unit by not actually putting in a new tub surround and just doing a sanding and a glazing. We put in new doors, new drawers, new hardware, new faucets and fixtures. You could see in here, we also put in new sliding doors for the closet, brand new carpet, of course. It's really a brand new home, and we're in the business of renting homes. Some of the things we do are very, very subtle, and that's all based on our experience, our in-house team. A lot of our peers in the space, they outsource everything. We have all the functionality in-house. We have in-house design, in-house construction, project management, operations, and it gives us a little bit more value add, a little bit more experience when we could just do everything in-house. We sit in a conference room and we figure these things out. For example, you'll notice that the changes in the paint colors here are very, very subtle. Like what we did here is we received something that looks decent. It doesn't look like you have to change it, but it is outdated. It just doesn't look modern. You can do better. It's an old 1980s beige with old 1980s beige stone, 1980s beige siding, where we took it and we just did these subtle upgrades. So if you look over here, we painted the stone almost a black. It's a very, very dark gray, so it's much more modern. These are some of the subtle changes we can do, as well as some of the not so subtle changes that we do that bring a property up to date and make it much more desirable to the renter.